Good morning. People always ask me how I make my salads and what I put in them. When I build my salads, I try to keep in mind the colors of the rainbow because each color represents a different set of nutrients. And to help keep track of the colors of the rainbow, my science teacher in high school taught me a little trick. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Roy G. Biv. So if you look at my salad, we have red, orange, yellow, green, and I'm going to add blue later. I'll add blueberries. And indigo is a combination of blue and violet. So the violet from the purple cabbage and the blue from the blueberries combined is indigo, and then we have violet. Okay? And like I said, every color adds a different set of nutrients. And I have to tell you, when I eat this salad, you know how sometimes your nose can be a little stuffy, your sinuses may be a little stuffy. There are so many nutrients in this salad, and there is so much vitamin C in this salad that inflammation up in my sinuses clears up after I eat this salad. And so that is a clear indication to me that my body is getting the nutrients that it needs. And also when I plate my salad, I add, like I said, I add the blueberries, and I add a few slices of avocado for a little good fat and some additional potassium. And I add pecans. I mean, you can add whatever nut you want. And when you're building your own salad, you can add the ingredients that you like. Keep in mind, the darker the greens, the more nutrient dense the lettuce, the leaves will be, more nutrients you'll get. But keep in mind, you can swap out the ingredients. Just make sure you get the colors get the Roy G. Biv colors, okay? And then that way, like sometimes instead of purple cabbage, maybe beets. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes instead of red bell pepper, strawberries, so you're still getting red. Strawberries are a little too acidic for me, so I like the red bell pepper because I'm still getting the antioxidants and the vitamins, the same vitamins from the same color. I hope I'm making sense. Anyway, this salad is going to be the accompaniment to what I'm cooking today. So I will see you guys later, and we'll be back. Now to my skillet here, because I pretty much decided today that I'm going to cook liver and onions today. I need the nutrients in the onions. I don't follow any diets per se, but I eat so that I get the nutrients I need. That's when I'm eating right. So I'm doing liver and onions today because I need the folate and the iron and the other nutrients that are in the liver. And so to my skillet, I have added 3 sweet onions. So I'm going to caramelize these, cook these down, and then I will be back later when I'm cooking my liver. And my onions are done. Ooh, look at those. I like to get a really nice char on my onions just because I like the flavor that it lends. Caramelizing them adds another layer of flavor to the food. Anyway, my onions are done. And again, that's 3 sweet onions because I like my liver and onions really oniony. Sometimes I add mushrooms and green bell pepper to my liver and onions, and it takes on almost like a pepper steak flavor, but I'm not doing that today. Anyway, I'll be back when we get ready to get the liver going. Hello, I'm back. So my oil is ready and my liver is ready. So I seasoned it. I put a little seasoned salt and cayenne pepper on it because I like it slightly spicy, and I did put a little bit of mojo seasoning because that was really good on my shrimp the other day. And so now I'm going to just lightly brown the liver. The mistake people make when they cook liver is that they cook it too long, right? Can you see that? They cook it too long, and then it's no longer tender at that point. You just want to get a quick brown on this, right? You see? I'm going to flip it over like chicken fried steak. See that? See that? That's brown enough. And I'll be back when I finish cooking the rest of the liver. I think I mentioned earlier, I'm going to try to make my gravy today for my liver using spices only. So let's see how that turns out, okay? Anyway, these two are almost ready to come out, and I'll be right back when that's done. Now, the yucky part is over. Liver looks so disgusting to me. It looks so disgusting to me. But once you have it nice and lightly browned, as you can see, it looks like chicken fried steak. So I'm going to, but it's not cooked through. You can see it's still bloody. See that? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Still bloody. So once you got it nice and brown, like chicken fried steak, I'm gonna put it back in the pan. My skillet is off, it's just still hot. I'm gonna add this back to your pan. And aren't these are beautiful pieces of liver? I bought these from a butcher, and it's fresh liver, not that frozen. It's fresh calf liver, not that frozen stuff you find in the grocery store, and it's almost like eating a steak. It's delicious. I'm going to add this to my pan, and hold on, let me go grab a little water. I'll be right back. So now I'm going to turn this on low, this eye, and when you feel like going to the sink to get a little water. Now we're going to add a little water, because we're going to simmer this to finish cooking it and to tenderize it. Turn it down because it's bubbling. I don't want it to bubble. I just want it to simmer nice and slow. And I said today that I was going to try to make my liver and onions without using additional flour for the gravy. I did coat the liver in flour to get it to be like chicken fried steak. And so now what I have here is, in my ramekin, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, black pepper, and a little mojo seasoning. I put a little seasoned salt and cayenne pepper and just a smidge of mojo on my liver. I think I mentioned that earlier, but because I like the flavor that it added to my shrimp the other day. So we're going to add these spices and see if I can get a nice gravy going without adding any, from these spices alone, without adding any additional flour. And I'll be right back. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that gravy, how that gravy is starting to thicken up. That is just from the spices alone. And it's from the flour that is on the liver that I fried it in, and from the spices that I just added. Right? So we're gonna flip those over to make sure. Look how thick it is. I have to add more water. Very nice. That's an Indian cooking technique. Indians do not use they don't use flour to make the gravies and all those delectable dishes that they make. They actually, the spices thicken and make the gravy. And then they may add a little coconut milk or a little yogurt to the gravy, and that makes it a little more smooth, for lack of a better way to put it. But anyhow, I'm gonna put a little more water in this because those spices made a really nice, thick, rich gravy. Add a little more water because I need to simmer this for a while to make sure that the liver is cooked through. And that's what is going to make it tender and like butter. And also, at this point, we are also going to add to our skillet here. Remember, I'm going to add my 3 sweet onions that I caramelized earlier back to this because it is liver and onions. Oh man, I wish you could smell. I wish that you could smell this dish. When I tell you, this gravy is going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Anyhow, I'm going to let this simmer, let it do its thing. And, well, I decided to let you see what I look like today. I actually combed my hair today and put on some clothes. I don't know about you, but I have really been bumming around since we've been under the stay-at-home order. It's time to get up and to do something with myself. Anyway, we'll be back. We're gonna let this simmer for a while. Put a lid on it. Bring it up to where it's nice and bubbly. Nice and bubbly, nice and bubbly. And I'm gonna taste this also. I may need to add a smidge more salt to this. Let me see. I may need to add a smidge more. And when I tell you that this is going to make a good gravy, okay, it's nice and bubbly now. We can turn it down. Turn it down, put the lid on. Let me see. I need just a tinge more salt and it's going to be perfect. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and the moment has come to taste my liver and onions. And look at this gravy. Look at that. That is riced cauliflower because I'm trying to be, you know, eat a little lighter these days. Got to be a little too thick here lately. My salad, you know me and my salad, which that's my second salad like that for today. Look how wonderfully the spices finished the gravy, right? So that's not cornstarch and flour, only just a light dusting on the liver before I browned it. So now let's see. I hope you can still see me. Let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, my liver's like butter. As you can see, I cut it with a butter knife. Let me see. That's really pretty good. Let me see. I hadn't been a rice cauliflower fan in the past. Let's see what this is all about. I have to say, with this gravy, on this cauliflower, riced cauliflower, honestly, I don't miss rice. I'm gonna go so I can enjoy my meal. And Try something new. You might like it. You all enjoy your, what's today, Monday? Enjoy your Monday. If you're back to work, I guess be grateful. If you're not back to work yet like me, I don't know, do something fun. It's beautiful outside today. Anyhow, bon appetit.